everyone.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're here in Ocean Way Studios in Nashville.
Working on some new music.
This is actually where we recorded our EP that has not been released yet, but we wanted to get here and talk with you guys just about the process, and we wanted to let you know we're really excited. In the upcoming weeks, we will be sharing our new music with you.
So before we talk about the new music, first of all, feel free to ask us any questions at any time, and we'll do our best to answer as honestly as we possibly can, always. But before we do, we're also going to be taking you guys on a journey over the next month and kind of going back and recapping some of the biggest highlights and exciting things from the past few years, and want to thank all of you guys who have been with us the whole time. And
yes, thank you.
Say welcome to you new Haley and Michael's likers on Facebook.
So starting our journey off, for those of you who don't know, we actually met here in Nashville at a coffee shop called The Frothy Monkey, and then we found out that we grew up 3 miles apart in California.
First show we ever did together was actually at the Roxy Theater in Los Angeles. Shannon came up and sang with my rock band, and pretty much that's all anyone talked about afterwards was actually her, and kind of recognized, and we felt like that us singing together was really the thing that we wanted to do. And we sat down, and the first song we ever wrote together is a song called The Price I Pay, which we actually did kind of a soft launch on an original demo, and now we've got a new recording that we're really excited to share as a part of the new album.
Kind of a fun story about that song is that we wrote it. It's a total breakup song, and we kind of fell in love while writing that song. And we didn't have a duo name at the time, and it got nominated for Song of the Year in the Nashville Independent Music Awards, and we were forced to come up with a duo name, and it kind of accidentally started this duo.
It was like Shannon Haley and Ryan Michaels, and we actually won, and they were like, "What do you want the award to say?" And we're like, Haley and Michaels. And
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened. I wish we could say it was more profound, but it wasn't. So
we had a lot of really horrible name ideas before that. Really bad.
So some of the things that we've got to share recently. We did our live national TV debut on the Today Show on NBC. One of our dear friends and supporters, Hoda, heard one of our songs and giving it all to you.
This is the coolest story. She told us that she actually heard the song on Pandora and was on the treadmill or something and heard it and basically found us and had us on the show. So it was really incredible to have our wedding song, which was honestly just written to be our own wedding vows, and she gave that song a life that we never expected it to have.
Give it a life, and we've been so honored to have so many of you guys send us messages and tell us that you used the song as a part of your wedding, and we've recently released a video with some of your pictures in it, and that song has also never formally been released as a part of a project, so we're excited to also include that song as a part of the new project. In the meantime, if you guys want to hear, we're not supposed to do this. It's kind of unreleased, but if you want to
probably going to get in trouble right in this moment.
We're going to someone's going to run in from our management team to kind of stop us. But if you guys want to hear like a snippet of a new recording, we could probably really mess that up by trying to press buttons.
I'm going to try to be an engineer right now.
Yeah, our producers aren't here, so now's a good time, I think. Here,
we're giving you.
I'll hold this and let Shannon be
a little sneak peek. Ryan, should I let them hear you sing, or should I just?
I don't know.
I'm going to stop it right before the singing.
No, let him hear 2 lines.
Okay, hold on. Here's the first 2 lines of one of our new songs, and you'll hear the count-in from the band.
Yeah, and then if we see some questions, we'll step in.
Yes. Okay.
It never should have worked on you.
Here's to the line that got us into what we got into.
Cut! That's not supposed to have been released. Okay, wait. Looks like we might have some questions. Hello. Okay.
Anthony is wondering, he asked, what's your favorite song on the new EP? We were just talking about this, and we were having an argument because I obviously think that Ryan should think that my favorite song is the best song on there, but he doesn't.
You know, Anthony, that's a good question. Honestly, we've written over 100 songs for this project, and we picked five.
Yes.
One of this, I mean, obviously, "Giving It All to You" is our wedding song, so I think we almost have to eliminate that one because we can't be objective. That's obviously a special song to us. But I think honestly, it's such an emotional process. I mean, I've never talked to anyone about this, and it feels really therapeutic actually right now to kind of get this out. But our heads have been so into, first of all, picking the songs, and we both agreed on all the songs with our producers, and then they've been so much in getting the songs to where we had no disclaimers or apologies, and that they heard the way they were in our heads. I can't even honestly tell you if we've stopped long enough to think about what the song is or what the first radio song might be. I think we've just tried to make each one as good as it can be, honestly.
It's hard to have a favorite. I was kidding, kind of, because I have a different favorite, I think, every day, just depending on my mood. There's some really fun, upbeat, summery songs that make me want to, like, just drive and roll my windows down. There's some moody songs about drinking, and kind of depending on what mood I'm in, I have a different favorite. But
I think that's a really good point. I mean, there should be something on here for everybody. I mean, if you just had your heart shattered, we've got something for you. If you're getting married, we have something for you. If you want to go to a nightclub and dance, I think we probably covered that. And if you want to sit at a bar and drink, we definitely have you
that one
covered because
covered.
we have 2 drinking songs on the project. So that's our honest answer. And thanks for the question, Anthony. What else?
Thank you. We've got a couple more questions here coming in. First of all, Mark, hello. We would love
Mark.
to come to San Diego.
Go Padres.
Go Padres.
Yeah, I think I saw the Giants and the Padres play last week, but it didn't look like a Padres kind of a thing going on. But good to see you, Mark. Thanks for tuning in, dude. And we will definitely be out to San Diego, home state of California.
Hey, Vanessa, you just said thank you for our version of 500 Miles. I'm so happy to hear that was your wedding song. That's so fun. We never expected that song to be played at a wedding after, hearing the original recording, but it was really fun to do our own version to it and kind of turn it into more of a love song, so thank you.
Funny thing about that one, Vanessa, when we both loved the song, but as we dug deeper, we realized the original was actually a drinking song. They were talking about walking 500 miles to kind of show up at one's door drunk. We didn't really think that hard about it. We just did our vocal arrangement, and it's nice to get a message like yours to let us know that we've kind of put our own spin on the meaning, and glad you've connected with it. So thanks for your message.
Megan Clemens just asked, what's your favorite thing to do when you're not on tour? Well, I would say for me, it makes me sound like such a music nerd and that I have no life outside of it. But I would say, when we're on tour, it's kind of hard to find that time to write songs. It's always go, go, go and performing the songs that you already have, which is great. But my favorite thing to do is just sit down with a glass of wine at night and, write. I would do that all day if I could.
For me, if it's non-musical, pretty much sports all the time. That's starting in the morning. I wake up and I try to train like a professional athlete to deal with the discouragement and acceptance that I'm never going to be one. Although I have joked that it is my backup plan, which is, probably means we should make this music thing really happen. But, start working out. I do yoga. When we're done with, or when we're in the studio, usually I'm keeping an eye on sports, and then when we get home, I'm usually seeing what's happening in sports, talking. For me specifically, we're talking about the 49ers, the Giants. Right now it's time for the Warriors. Sorry, Mark, I'd be giving you a shout out for the Padres, but I don't think that's going to work out. But that's kind of our thing.
And kind of going into the next question, one of my favorite things to do while not on tour is a new thing, and it's play with my new kittens. We got 2 new little kittens. And Alex asked the question, which of your cats is your favorite cat?
Oh. Now,
that's hard. It's like the songs. It depends on the mood.
They're all our children. I will say this, that we recently just kind of got hip to Snapchat, which I think is super fun and also super dangerous because I think it's so fun. I'm going to totally humiliate both of us. But our cats are going to be kind of a highlight on Snapchat, I think. And
yes.
As far as which the favorite, it's Princess Leia the cat and Rey from
Raya.
Raya. Well,
I'm
Raya,
arguing with him about this, but
Raya. Both are Star Wars legend. it's hard to pick because then the guilt would probably overtake us.
Leia's crazy though. Leia is
Yeah,
insane. She's
yeah.
an insane cat.
Yeah, so I would say follow us on Snapchat, and you can get to know each other's personalities and tell us which one you like the best. Maybe we'll come back here on Facebook and talk to you guys and kind of see who you guys like the best. It's too hard for us to pick.
Yes. Hunter has asked, what was your inspiration for the new EP? Well, I would say, as Ryan said earlier, we did a lot of songwriting for this EP, and we would be really excited about a song and then realize later that it wasn't very good.
Most of the time, 9 out of 10.
Or that it didn't define us, or we felt like it was maybe more for a solo artist. And so, I think one of the biggest inspirations was just making sure that we found different ways to be a duo, to try to have a different take on having two voices and two perspectives in each song, and not just doing the same thing with every song over and over and over again. And we really wanted to talk about different aspects of relationships. Even though we're married, we don't want to just sing about love and being the happy side of love. We want to sing about all different sides of love. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on all sides of it, and we want to, we want to connect to everybody. I think another point to what Shannon just said is using our voices in different ways. That's something we've really tried to expand and really kind of push the boundaries here. I mean, people that know us, you guys know us as a pure duo where we both sing and there isn't a lead singer, but we tried some things differently. You'll hear some where one of us is singing in the verses and one of us is rocking the choruses, and a lot of things that are pure conversations through the song. And so we really tried to kind of branch out there too, I think, vocally. So any more questions here?
Yes, we have. Dave has asked, which other artist would you guys love to collab with? Oh man, that's hard to pick. There are a few. Personally, I am such a huge, and always have been such a huge, Sheryl Crow fan. So that would be my ultimate dream come true, to collaborate with her.
I think John Bon Jovi is probably, because Axl Rose, I heard that he's busy, that he's doing the AC/DC thing, so I think probably would have to go with Bon Jovi and an H&M kind of.
He's obviously so available.
Bon Jovi doesn't have as much on his plate as Axl, is all I'm saying, because Axl's got 2 bands. Molly, how did you guys become so awesome?
Well, that's very nice of you to ask.
I think, Molly, I think I think you actually, if memory serves, you actually saw the first show we ever did together.
Yes,
so I think you were actually.
You did. I think you opened up for us.
Seems
actually.
familiar. Thank you.
Moving on. Savannah has asked, do you plan to work with Richie McDonald again? We loved hearing that song on your radio tour in Wichita, Kansas. Hello. Oh, hello. It was so fun meeting you there. Thanks for saying that. It was really an awesome experience collaborating with Richie, and we actually just ran into him at the airport.
Yeah, if you look down our Facebook profile, like 2 weeks ago, we ran into him and Michael Britt from Lone Star at the airport.
All the guys, and they're just awesome people. And we actually have been writing with Richie. We have a couple new songs that aren't completely finished, but that are in the works that we, are really excited about. He's not singing on them because we couldn't pick apart all of his songs and ask him to sing on each of our songs.
Could happen again.
Maybe, but it's been really fun to write with him as well, to continue that.
Faith, what was the funniest moment during the recording for the next album? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Okay, it's a combination. Faith, here's the thing. Sometimes it's really funny. Probably what's funny is the look on my face when I'm worried something isn't coming out the way I had it in my head. That's probably what's funny. It's like this. It's like something is played in some different way. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that it's I care or whatever.
I think the funniest part is when our producer came running up to Ryan being like, it's all gonna be okay.
When we were cutting The Price I Pay, which is, is the first song we ever wrote. It's a very special song to me. And our producer, Reed, came up to me and he goes, it's going to be okay.
And then we realized that Ryan looked like he wanted to kill someone because
but I didn't mean
But
to.
he was excited, which is the funny thing.
Yeah,
so.
That's probably the funniest.
Yes.
I don't know if anything else kind of gets a little intense, but we're working on that.
And it was kind of fun to do. I mean, funny, but it was also fun we got to do claps. We got to do our own claps for the song.
Funniest part there would be my lack of rhythm being on the record. That's probably the funniest.
Ryan has this ability to play guitar and clap and sing in tempo, but then his foot just goes to its own beat. And anyway, I'm not showing you properly, but I don't know how he does it. It's like awful.
It's
but
something that no one
it's
else
a talent.
can do. As an artist, when someone says, "What can you do that no one else can do?" I definitely have it covered there. We'll post that at another time.
Yes. Any surprise guests on the new album? Also, did you write all these songs or did you borrow it from any other songwriters? Love your music. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, thank you, Jim. Well, there aren't any surprise guests on this album, just us, but we're really excited about some of our co-writers.
Some of the co-writers, and I would also say as far as guests, I mean, Derek Wells and
Oh, yes.
Tony Lucido and Danny Rader, who's Keith Urban's band leader. We had some pretty incredible. I mean, I think we realized almost everyone on this record just won an ACM award. So I mean, we're
the musicians
as
and
the musicians. So we're really grateful to get to collaborate with people at that level. It's
Yes.
just been a great part of the journey. And
we wrote all of the songs except for one, which an interesting story about that song that we didn't write. We actually have two producers on this project. Their names are Zach Abend and Reed Shippen. And, we had been wanting to work with Reed for a really long time. And we're just huge fans of what he does. And we were collaborating with Zach. And we're just huge fans of what he does too. And heard a song that Zach had written. And then a couple weeks later, Reed unknowingly actually pitched us that song, and it brought the two of them together. So we're really excited about how that kind of worked out.
And we liked it so much that it became the second drinking song
Yes.
on the project. So when you hear the music, Jim, it's not that we drink as much as it would seem from the titles of it. It's just kind of organically how it happens. So,
Yes.
Jamali, will you be?
Jamali!
What's up? How's it going?
Hi.
She's doing good, I can tell. Lots of. Will you be touring this year? Can't wait to see you too.
Yes, we
hope
cannot
you guys
wait
are
to
doing
see
great.
you.
Yeah, we will be. For us, we've just had our head in the studio here, and as soon as the music is done, then we'll be putting release dates and all kinds of other stuff, and all the shows that we do will be kind of set up around that. I would imagine that we'll do some shows this summer, and be busier in the fall. Kind of
Just
really.
to give Jamali a shout out, we actually met her opening for Jared Neiman on the road, and we were really honored that we got to sing Giving It All to You at her wedding. It was the first wedding we've ever sung at, and we just knew she was special. So hi, it's really fun to connect with fans, and we're so happy to call you a friend now because we met you at a show. So
And give our love to Matt.
yes.
Stephanie, met you guys last year in Nashville when you played Giving It All to You for the first time for Stormy.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
that's right. That was at our bachelor party.
Oh, that's right.
That's amazing.
That's right.
So good to see you.
Awesome. Great to see you. When are we coming to
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Well, that's
Wisconsin is one of our favorite places to be. We actually got engaged there at my family's cabin and we've played a lot of shows out there. So hopefully this summer or
Yeah.
fall, if not.
yeah. I would say same thing as soon as the new music's done, which honestly this week, next week we'll be wrapping up then. But Wisconsin is definitely somewhere. I mean, definitely see us doing a run through Chicago and Wisconsin and kind of Midwesting it out. So we'll definitely keep you posted, Stephanie. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Any more questions? No, I think we're good. Well, guys, this has been really fun.
It's been so fun.
This is actually kind of our first little
Experiment.
go around with this, and really enjoyed talking to you. Appreciate all the questions and for all of your support. And we're going to go back and finish this music so we can go ahead and plan those tour dates. And we'll be doing this again. So kind of stay tuned and keep up with us, and we'll
We'll be previewing more music too,
yeah.
if we don't get in too much trouble.
Yeah, if we don't get in too much trouble from this, we'll hit play again next time on something else. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.